Hey folks, this is a new game that I only just became aware of during the Steam sale back in the winter, called Bohemian Killing. I don't really know necessarily what I'm getting into. I know that there is a trial, sort of, you have to prove yourself innocent element to it. Let's get started. I believe that there is definitely a failure state. And there you go. Let's see, it tells you. So, that's an important context. You can already sort of get what the premise is about.
She should be here by now.
I should also... Okay, so there's no subtitles in this game. We'll just have to be aware of that.
Yeah. So let's get started.
Is me. Okay. That was very strange. That was really strange. The character didn't move while doing that. So we're playing a bad guy.
Monsieur Eaton. Monsieur Eaton. Monsieur Eaton, I'm talking to you. I'm sorry, Monsieur le Président. I was thinking. Do you understand the indictment? Sorry, but I have to ask the prosecutor to repeat. Monsieur Eaton, do you consider it to be a joke? You're charged with a serious crime. Please stay focused. Monsieur Prosecutor, please continue. As I said, I accuse Alfred Eaton of murdering Marie Capet on the 17th of October 1894 in Paris.
Well, I mean, it's true.
Alfred Eaton was at the theatrical premiere of Prométhée, Vol du Feu, which took place at Opéra Garnier. As it is apparent from the testimony of witnesses, the accused left at about 8:30 p.m., before the end of the banquet. At about 9:25 p.m., he rented a room in his name at the Caucasus Hotel, which is adjacent to the building in which he lives. It was in that room that approximately at 11:16 p.m. Marie Capet was murdered. Next, the accused returned to his house, and at about 10:05 p.m. he entered his apartment in the company of Marie Capet, or let her in. It results from the fingerprint analysis. It did not show the victim's fingerprints on the outer side of the door, only on the inner.
Oops.
Alfred Eaton, by means of deception or threats, led the victim to his secret workshop, which is located on the first floor of his apartment. The police report did not indicate any signs of struggle or resistance. The accused probably wanted to test on Marie Capet the prototype of a torture machine of his construction.
Whoa.
Which was in the room along with medical tools and manuals of torture.
Yikes.
When Marie Capet realized what the accused intended to do, she grabbed a metal rod lying in the room and hit the accused on the head.
Bonk.
Which posed a real threat to his life and, according to doctors, may have caused unconsciousness. The fingerprints of Marie Capet's left hand were found on the rod.
Well, you see, it was self-defense then. You can't put me in jail for that.
Were also found on the floor of that room. At the time of his arrest, the accused had an extensive wound on his head, as confirmed by medical examination. Seizing the opportunity, Marie Capet fled from the apartment. She was stressed and lay in a hurry. This was confirmed by her numerous fingerprints secured on the inside of the door of the apartment of the accused. Then,
Makes sense.
Marie Capet ran into a nearby hotel, the Caucasus. It was the same hotel in which the accused rented a room. As it appears from the testimony of the clerk, Marie Capet was extremely stressed, repeating the word doctor and police. Probably she wanted to call for help. When the clerk went to get some water to calm Marie Capet, she disappeared. The next day, on the 18th of October, about 8:32 a.m., a maid found her body in a room rented by Alfred Eaton.
Now that is a little odd.
Numerous fingerprints
Why would she go in that room?
and of the accused, and had traces of the victim's blood. The immediate cause of death was a severe blow to the abdomen in the liver area,
Ooh.
with a blade of about 14 centimeters length. The murder weapon constructed by the accused was secured in his apartment.
Seems pretty open and shut.
Marie Capet's unwashed bloodstains were still present on it, as well as the fingerprints of the accused.
Oh, you idiot.
The accused is also charged by the testimony of one of the neighbors who passed the accused at the front door of the building in which they both lived at about 11:30 p.m. The witness testified that the clothing of the accused was stained with blood. Unfortunately, the said clothes were not found. At the time of committing the alleged crime, the accused was sane, which means he acted consciously. For committed crimes, the accused shall be liable to life imprisonment or the death penalty.
Has the accused finally understood the indictment?
Oui, Monsieur le Président.
Does the accused plead guilty to the charges against her?
Non, Monsieur le Président.
Does the accused want to provide explanations?
Oui, Monsieur le Président. Monsieur le Président, could I ask you for some conversation time with my client?
Of course. I just wish it would not take too much time. We've already wasted too much of it.
Monsieur Eaton, please note that you can look through evidence at any moment. It is available by pressing tab. I will show the defense evidence to the court at the time of your uncovering during the testimony. It might surprise the prosecutor. If necessary, you can recall the string of events according to the prosecution by pressing the Q key.
Okay.
Will you need my help during testimony? I will give you my advice and remind you of important facts and events.
Yeah.
We are ready, Monsieur le Président.
Yeah. Okay.
We are ready, Monsieur le Président.
Then let's get started. Monsieur Eaton, what were you doing on October 17th, 1894, from 8 to 12 p.m.?
There was a theatrical premiere of Prométhée that day, which was sponsored by Le Feu, in which I am the lead designer. Starting at 7 p.m., I was at the premiere at the Opéra Garnier. Around 8:30 p.m., after the play, I found that I did not want to attend the dull banquet, and instead I preferred to work. I said goodbye to Hugo Argent, president of Le Feu, and I drove home. I got there at about 9 p.m. For a moment, I admired the charming streets of Montmartre. I decided to go for an evening walk. I do not recall that one. I do not recall that one. I entered the Café de Paris cafeteria. I wanted to drink some good wine and eat a piece of cheese. A group of Parisian rabble tried to throw me out, screaming that there was no room for gypsy thieves. They beat me and threw me into the street. I was all covered in blood.
Did you report this fact to police officers?
No, Monsieur le Président. I decided that it was not worth losing my time.
And why is that?
A second of my word is more important than a lifetime of each and every one of those plebeians. Besides,
Plebeians.
if I had reported it, I would have done them a favor.
What do you mean, Monsieur Eaton?
In jail, they would have had better living conditions than those halls that they call houses.
I understand. Please return to your testimony.
I read the restaurant's menu. I opened the door and walked into the Caucasus Hotel.
Honestly, I'm just winging this. I seriously doubt that I'm gonna get a not guilty verdict. What is happening right now? There we go.
I threw a coin into the fountain of the hotel lobby.
It is 9 o'clock.
I spent a few minutes talking on the phone.
Still have a little ways to go. What the heck?
Then I bought something from the vending machine.
Then I made another call.
relaxed, I threw a few francs to the fountain in the hotel.
This is the worst testimony ever.
Apparently, the clerk noticed my state, but the rules of savoir-vivre did not let him make any commentary. I wanted to rent a room in a hotel, but the clerk said that a room had already been rented in my name. He said it's on the top floor, and gave me a spare key.
Monsieur Eaton, do you claim that you did not rent that room?
Oui, Monsieur Président. But I knew it could not be a coincidence. The name Ethan is not that common.
So you tried to learn more from the clerk?
Yes, however, he hid behind his professional secrecy. I knew he wouldn't tell me a thing.
I do not understand one more thing. You live next to the hotel, so why did you want to rent a room there?
Sometimes I meet up with some girls of the Moulin Rouge, and due to my reputation, I prefer not to do it in my apartment.
Did you meet Marie Capet face to face?
No, Monsieur Président, never.
I understand. Please continue.
I wanted to check the guest book, but I couldn't do that with the clerk nearby. Then I opened the elevator grate. Then I took the elevator to the second floor.
It's an interesting concept for a game.
I opened the elevator grate. I opened the inner door. I glanced at the painting, imitating early Monet. Later, I entered the room.
This isn't gonna fly. I'm going to start over. I know this sounds weird to do this, but
This time I announce a break. Take the accused back into custody.
the reason is I can't. The cafe thing needs to happen much further in the timeline than right at the beginning.
Be here by now. Yeah. So let's get started.
This is the goofiest face. I don't quite understand why there's blood on the walls like that. And she's not bloody at all. Okay, they won't let me skip this. So, the,
Monsieur Eaton.
the cafe thing needs to happen much closer to like 11:30.
Monsieur Eaton, I'm talking.
Alright. So now... I also understand that taking a walk in the park is... You can actually click to go to the next area, I think.
For a moment, I admired the charms of Montmartre. I decided to go for an evening walk. I do not recall that.
Oh, I guess I can't go that way.
Then I looked at the plaque with the name of the street in which I live.
My guess is... I need to...
For a moment, I admired the charming streets of Montmartre.
Alright, shut up.
I opened the door and entered the building where my apartment is.
Yeah, I need to...
I noticed some muck on the floor of the corridor when I silently cursed the rabble with which I have to share my building.
Do you usually have a similar attitude to other people? Do you believe you are better than others?
If others treat me like trash just because of my gypsy origin, I do not intend to remain silent.
Do you often meet with racist-based reluctance?
Too often. Especially since I've become famous. In the eyes of all these fallen lords, I'm a nouveau riche. The poor think I'm a gypsy fraud and a thief.
Did you feel hatred towards those people?
I did. However, I certainly wouldn't kill anyone. They were not worth it.
Please return to your testimony. You noticed some garbage, and what happened next?
You returned your testimony.
I noticed that
You-
my neighbor still cluttered the hallway with his old bicycle. I found a letter from the Ministère de la Justice. Monsieur le Président, this is the evidence marked with number 2. It clearly shows that my client designed his interrogation machine with only the best intentions. According to his plan, it was supposed to be forwarded to the prosecutor's office and law enforcement agencies to improve the effectiveness of interrogation. The prosecutor's suggestions that my client has supposedly intended to use this device to torture helpless women is hasty and completely untrue. This letter only proves that the accused was looking for application of his torture machine and had not found any support from Ministère de la Justice, so he decided to test it on an innocent woman.
The court supports the view that the mere fact of an offer to the Ministère de la Justice does not constitute sufficient evidence that the allegedly accused acted in good faith when
Oof.
creating such a device. Monsieur Eaton, please go back to your testimony.
Listen. It's gonna be difficult to lie your way out of this. What time was it? Okay, so I don't know where this dude's apartment actually is. Monsieur Brizol. Now, why would he do that? Monsieur. Oh, this is Albert Brissot. Does not have, nor has he ever owned a telephone or a telegraph. So that's... okay, that's something important. So who is Brissot? Oh, this is where Marie lives. I'll come back then.
I decided to use the stairs instead of the elevator.
Not much time has passed.
I opened the door and entered my apartment.
I can't really work on my invention. I just don't have enough time.
Then I opened the door. I opened a hidden door behind my bookcase, leading to my second workshop.
Can you explain to the court why you have a hidden workshop?
I work there on my secret projects that I create independently of Lefeu.
I understand. Please continue.
My journal, in which I describe the construction process of my interrogation machine, was on my desk.
It's another evidence piece, I think.
Monsieur le Président, this is the evidence marked with number 3. It clearly shows that my client had only his best intentions during the construction of his interrogation device. According to his plan, it would be forwarded to the prosecutor's office and law enforcement agencies in order to improve the effectiveness of interrogation.
Yeah, which we said
My
before.
client also wrote that the first test of the machine would be conducted under the supervision of the Ministère de la Justice.
Thank you, Counselor. The accused may return to his testimony.
Alright, so that we got that point pushed across this time. It was not rejected. No.
I turned down my prototype machine to interrogate prisoners. I read for a while about the history of torture.
Are you interested in this subject?
It is not about hurting someone, but to use pain as one of the methods to convince someone to testify.
Do you think it is acceptable to inflict pain during the interrogation?
In extreme cases, yes, but my device is not inflicting it. And the prosecutor naming my device the torture machine only shows his deep ignorance on that subject.
Order, please. And I admonish the accused to make no offense to any of the participants of this trial. Please, return to your testimony.
Uh-oh. Okay, good, we got out of there. Yeah, I know, we're gonna have to get back there. We have 5 minutes.
I turned off my prototype machine to interrogate prisoners. I checked if the designs of my most important invention were still in place.
Please tell the court which invention these designs are related to.
No, it is classified information.
Good. Please continue.
Okay.
I opened a hidden door behind my bookcase, leading to my second workshop. I closed a hidden door behind my bookcase, leading to my second workshop.
So far, so good. It's 9:24-ish. You know, why don't you come back for the next episode and we'll rent a room and explain why we did it.